have already felt positive effects, and that some of them can now take up jobs as carpenters, bricklayers, and electricians. Sweden has a long tradition working with sexual and reproductive health and rights, as well as combating gender-based violence, not only here in Zimbabwe, but also throughout the rest of the world. These issues represent core activities of Sweden's feminist foreign policy.
The dependency ratio, without changing the dependency ratio, we cannot successfully harness the demographic dividend. We cannot even move to the next stage of the demographic dividend, where there's a need to bequeath to future generations investments of assets accumulated by the present generation, so that future generations can have an even better life and we move to a higher level of savings. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure and privilege to introduce to you our guest of honor on this very important occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor is His Excellency President E.D. Mnangagwa, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe.
Metropolitan Province of Harare, Senator Chidao, the Minister of Finance and Economic Development, Professor Tuli Ngure, the Minister of Health and Child Care, Dr. Obadiah Moyo, the Minister of Local Government, Public Works and National Housing, Honorable July Moyo, I think my minister Akwan. The Minister of National Security, Comrade Owen Nguyen. The Mayor of the city of Harare as represented. The United Nations Ambassador, Mr. Bishop Parajuli, heads of United Nations agencies who are here present, individual dignity and human rights, including the right to plan one's family, at a critical position within the development discourse. It is through such commitments that have resulted in our government having partnerships with the United Nations family towards contributing to the quality of life for women and our young people. Our partnership with United Nations Population Fund, Zimbabwe, the United Nations Reproductive Health and Rights Agency began in 1981 with support for the 1982 population census and has continued to grow. At a time when my government is preparing for the 2022 population census, I've been told that Hopley, here where we are, makawanda zvokuti heki. Hanzi munopfuura 200,000. Kasa isu tichifunga kuti munyika tiri 14 million, ndazoudziwa panapa kwai tiri 17 million. However, the population census will provide sufficient demographic, social and economic data concerning the population of Zimbabwe, which we are likely to do in the year 2022. Given our long-standing relationship with the United Nations Population Department, My government will continue to collaborate positively with it in the next round of the population census and enhance our planning methodology to make us more conscious and deliberate about delivering services. The culture of loving each other. With that, God will send us blessings because God loves those people who love each other. My government appreciates the continuous technical and material support from our partners, which helps in the implementation of these policies. Mawona baripana my Dr. Esther ndeva kukinya parachuri murungu munongona kuti murungu handiti haangabvi muafrica anobvawo kwaanobva handiti asi ari pano. Tine umwe wokusweden waenda kupi uyo murefu uyo mwana uyu garako pasi. Vose ivava vari kutitsigira, vari kutibatsira, zvinovasunungura uye vanokwanisa kutaura kuheadquarters kwavo kuti vanhu vatinobatsira vanofarira rubatsiro rwatinovapa. Tikawanikwa tisingafariri tichiputsa zvivakwa zvavanotibatsira, aiwa vanoti ngazvimbowinyana zvokubatsira. Saka zvinoda isu tizvibate. Kana tizvibata tichawana tichingowana, tigoramba tichingowana rubatsiro. Inonzi family planning muchirungu. Handizivi kuti mushona inonzi chii. Kuronga mhuri handiti? Kuronga mhuri. Tochirega kuita mbiri yokuda kungowanda. Ngative neshungu dzokuva noupenyu huri nani, upenyu hwoti ari nani kana mhuri dziri duku, nokuti mune muchikwanisa kuti vana vose vaunavo vaende kuchikoro, vana vose vaunavo vakwanise kupedza chikoro vachiwana mabasa tsarukano, uve neupenyu hwokuti musi wesvondo unopfeka svuto oendavo kusvondo kuna vamwe. Ndo zvatinoshuvira izvi kuti zvibudirire. We need to increase accessibility to information about how to achieve family planning. In order to avoid child pregnancies. Meanwhile, I call on society to uphold high moral standards across all ages and groups. Vamwe vakangofunga kuti anga achingotaura pamusoro pevana vadiki, isu vadhara namai vakuru hatingoitai madiro abodo, hazisi zvanotaura. Ndiri kutaura kumunhu wese kuti ative netsika dzakanaka dzinoyemurika. After all, to date, our country has managed to reduce new infections and AIDS-related deaths by 50% since 2010. We therefore need to continue working together for the attainment of global goal of 0 new infections by 2030. 2030 ndiye ndichipo, saka ndichazoona kuti tazwana here kana tisati. May I once again congratulate the United Nations Population Fund on their 50th anniversary on this important day in their calendar.